Dear students, in this class I am going to explain what is meant by auto tuning techniques and how to find out the PID values for our given system. So auto tuning is also one of the tuning techniques used to find out the PID values automatically. Here we are going to use second order process. So our process transfer function is 2 divided by 2s squared plus 1s plus 1. Okay, let's see how to find out the PID values for our given second order system. First, you have to open the MATLAB software. After that, you have to go to this MATLAB Simulink library browser and you have to open a new model. One window will open. Here, you have to draw the closed loop block. So, you have to select the blocks, whatever we need for our given system. So, you have to go to this commonly used block and select one scope, one multiplexer block and one sum block. Okay. Then I have to split all the blocks. Here, why we are using the multiplexer block? Because we have to observe both input and output at the same time. That's why here we are using one mux block. Okay. Then I have to go to this continuous library browser and select one transfer function and one PID controller. Then finally I have to go to this sources library browser and select one step input function. Okay. After that I have to split all the blocks and I have to connect the input and output by using the wire. Okay. Here I have to change from first order transfer function to second order because here we are using second order system. Okay. So our numerator value is 2 and our denominator value is 2 space 1 space 1. So our process transfer function is 2 divided by 2s squared plus 1s plus 1. Here we are using critically damping because the zeta value which is equal to 1. Okay. Then I have to change from sum to comparator. So I have to double click it and I have to change from plus to minus sign here. Then I have to connect the input and output by using the wire. Okay. After that I have to give the step input values. So I have to go to this step input function. See, the step time is nothing but delay time. If you want to use delay means you have to use the value or otherwise you have to put here 0. Here I have to apply the initial value is 1 and I have to apply the final value is 5. Okay, you have to choose these values whatever you want. Okay. Then I have to go to this PID controller and I have to apply the value whatever we want initially. Okay. Again you have to go to this PID controller and you have to click this tune button. You have to wait for some time because it will search the plant and find the PID values automatically and it will indicate it in the graph. Okay. So if you want to observe the new PID value mean you have to click this show parameters. Okay. See, this is our new PID values which is tuned by our tuner. Okay. There are two responses are here. The dotted line response is for the PID value of 111 we are previously given. Okay. It has more overshoot and time taken to reach the steady state is greater. See this graph. This graph is for our new PID values which is tuned by our tuner. Okay. It has less overshoot and time taken to reach the steady state is very quickly. So we have to apply these new PID values to our controller. Okay. So what is our proportional control values? 4.4, 4.40 and our integral controller value is 1.01 and our derivative controller value is 4.56. Okay. After that you have to save and run the program. So you have to save the program in OneDrive. Then I have to change the runtime from 10 to 50 because we have to observe the output response clearly. That's why here I have to change the runtime from 10 to 50. Okay. Then finally I have to run the program and observe the output response. So what is our step input value? Our delay time is 1 and our step input value is 1 to 5 and our output response reaches to our desired set point. Okay. Again I have to change the step input value. So set point change means servo, load disturbance means regulatory. Okay. Here I have to change from 1 to 10. Again I have to Run the program and observe the output response. See the output response. Our new step input value is 1 to 10 and our output response reaches to our desired set point. You understand the concept of auto-tuning techniques? I will explain the cascade control system with load disturbance in next class. Okay? Understand? Thank you.